Download the BCSN Plus app today. Local sports all the time. Visit bcsnnation.com for details. Discounts may apply.
One of the highlights of the high school wrestling season, Perrysburg Invitational Tournament. 106 pounds. Yellow Jackets Colin Bognes taking on Archbishop Muller's Blackburn Savage. Bognes, the back points, wins the title, a 9-0 win. What a matchup at 126. Perrysburg's Gray Burnett, Genoa's Scotty Fuller, both state champions last year. Burnett, halfway to his goal of 4 state crowns, gets the tech fall 21-5 over Fuller. Move up to 144 pounds. Clay's Garrison Weisner wrestling Lima Central Catholic's Jordan Neal, a defending state champ. Weisner, a 7-5 decision to take home the title. Finally, at 215 pounds, Napoleon's George Eggers, undefeated on the season, going up against Defiance's Tyler Doden-Kessling. Eggers now 27-0 after the 7-0 win. And speaking of 7, Jackets go 7 for 7 in the championship round, more than 100 points better than the second-place team.
Throughout the tournament, you're taking notes, right? You got your little takeaways, and you're talking about little scenarios that are showing themselves. And it was really cool that from yesterday to today, through today, we did our best technical wrestling from start to finish in those 7 matches in the finals. Recently, we might get a little frazzled or maybe over-wrestle or maybe not wrestle enough. And our kids were calm and cool in bigger moments. And it showed.
With more on the Yellow Jackets' dominance, we bring in C.J. Perry and Coach Craig.
So from the time that Colin Bagdana stepped onto the mat till the time that Shane Sato stepped off the mat at 190 pounds, Craig, this Perrysburg Yellow Jacket machine was well-tuned tonight.
Yeah, you know, and in talking to Coach before your interview with him, he was talking about how they were nitpicking on the kids and wanted them to show some savvy. Well, guess what? They showed you some savvy, Coach.
Gray Burnett named MVP of the tournament. No doubt why. He beat a state champ 21-5. For him, for Gray Burnett, the sky is the limit.
Oh, I mean, he is just, lack of a better term, a hammer. He just gets after it. And like you just said, he beat a state champ in the finals.
Brody Bauman showing some savviness that Coach Burnett really wanted to see. Got a little sticky in his match, but held on for the win.
Well, he was able to be an athlete. When it's time to be an athlete, you got to be an athlete, and that's exactly what Brody did.
And how about Shane Sato at 190? We've been asking about that. Can Perrysburg get some upper middle weights, some heavier weights to do some business in there? And Shane Sato really answered the call tonight.
Well, he's part of what they need to get. They need to get those bigger guys, get them in that lineup so down in Columbus they can make some even more noise.
Competition tonight also outstanding. State champs, state runner-up, state placers. Had a team from Kentucky come up here, so the pit, I mean, showing its mettle.
Well, absolutely. You know, you got a team from Cincinnati Moeller coming in, and finishing high in the finals. And it was a fun tournament.
All right, so Perrysburg piling up over 300 points to take the team title at this year's edition of the Pit.